like, wow, it looks different. Like we'll notice the difference. By the time it's mid-season,
I don't think anyone.
Verstappen is second. I'm joking. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Dial.
Someone has energy today.
Yeah, I do. I really do. It's been a good day so far.
Yes, it has.
I'm Yankho.
And I'm Daniel.
And welcome back to The Dial, episode 11.
Yes, sir. Can't complain. A little bit stressed out.
Yeah.
A little bit stressed out, but coming from a good place. We've gotten a lot of love from everyone, especially this week, with the conversation around Timex.
Yeah.
Got a lot of interesting feedback. Someone even asked us to get the Q Timex 1975 issue in the studio.
Yes. Yeah.
Timex, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Please.
So we can review it and spend some time with it. But I've been good, man. Can't complain. And on your side?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Chilling,
I think, I think lately our content is having a nice flow to it and people are gravitating towards it. So yeah, I think
I'm feeling good about it, man.
Yeah.
Feeling good about it. Like, I think we're also learning as we go along with this whole podcast thing and recording and stuff. But now I think we're getting more comfortable with the flow. And I mean, yes, the community helps a lot because it gives us the drive and like, oh, we're actually, doing something that people find interesting, and we're growing pretty quickly. Yeah. In many ways, so can't complain.
I shouldn't forget we have a sub goal, guys. So
yes, we
said 250 subscribers at the end of the month. So there might be a sub goal probably somewhere on the screen.
Yeah.
So I mean that's what we're trying to achieve. But we thank everyone for subscribing, for liking, and for sharing with their friends. I so often get a lot of people say, "Oh, my friend recommended this to me," and stuff like that. So it's lovely to see the analytics. I was actually going through the analytics the other day. I think 88% of you guys are not subscribed. So guys,
and it's like we're getting thousands of views, which makes no sense.
No sense.
So just do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Kindly subscribe.
Because you clearly keep coming back. Yeah. So just subscribe.
We have a lot of perennial shorts viewers. Perennial. They'll just come back for the shorts. So just subscribe. You might enjoy the whole thing,
Subscribe.
Podcasts aren't long. They're nice, short, and sweet. So
And also on Spotify.
Yeah.
So if you just want to hear audio, we got you.
Exactly. Exactly. So we have to talk about the Olympics, guys.
Yeah.
The Paris Olympics.
Crazy Olympics.
I think we just have to say the Omega Olympics because my goodness, Omega was everywhere.
Omega was everywhere.
Bro. I just have to say, I have a question to ask you now. What did you think about the way Omega really marketed the Olympics this year?
I think it was done almost perfect. Like even the subtle hints, the Daniel Craig.
We can't wait for them to
bro.
To
I need that.
Unreleased,
I need that, bro. Like the Daniel Craig, subliminal. And I remember seeing an article where it was like something even James Bond can't hide.
Yes.
Because then obviously he's there. He's got the camera. He's got his little tag. And then people are like, my man, what's
this Omega we've never seen before.
What's this on your wrist?
Yeah.
And then they had all these little hints. I mean, big shout out to Plantis.
Yes.
Incredible world record, new world record. Literally something we've never seen.
6 meters 25, I think.
We've never seen that.
Vault.
Never seen that before.
Yeah.
Swedish goat.
Yes.
And he's young as well. I think he's our age.
Really?
I think he's our age. Like
Plantis is our age.
I think he's our age, bro. I genuinely think he's our age, which is insane.
He was wearing the Seamaster Upper Terra Omega, right? Yes.
Terra, yeah. With
the yellow and blue.
Yellow and blue to represent, the flag. Swedish flag. So shout out to him. But Omega did their thing, bro. I mean, the Omega signage everywhere, obviously all the records that were broken having the Omega little sign, although that's not Omega's fault, but like just that attachment, like, when there's achievement in the event and then because you're the main or one of the main brands,
yes,
like you show up, in the whole thing. So I think almost perfect. And just because of the nature of the event, right? thousands and thousands of spectators. Paris being a tourist destination of note. The athletes, everyone wanted to see the coverage. That everything was just done well. Controversy as always, as with everything, but I really think Omega did a number, especially with these little silent drops here and there. Masterful.
I think that's where they really did numbers. Yeah,
masterful. Yeah, really good.
Yeah, I mean, personally for me, I feel like it was good. I think it was solid. I wouldn't say it was almost perfect. I sometimes the only issue that I kind of had was the social media part in terms of the player bios. I didn't find them quite as much as engaging I thought it would be.
Fair point.
Because I mean, of course, they'll just post the athlete, how old they are, and I would have liked maybe like a video from them, like like an interview, like a player-by interview, like
a one-on-one.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Rory McIlroy. I'm playing in the Olympics for Ireland or whatever like that. That's something that I wish they could have done better, and it wasn't really that memorable for me. But I feel like what Omega did well was the records.
Yeah.
The records. Like I said, the Plantis records, the Noah Lyles wearing that beautiful Apollo 8 Dark Side of the Moon.
Different.
In that memorable 100 meters.
Yeah. That 100th of a second. Insane.
And where they really sold it for me? Was there's an Omega photo finish.
Yes,
thing.
I saw it.
You saw it, right?
I saw it. Incredible.
And it just shows like all heads are on the line, but Noah's is just slightly ahead.
Oh, and then you see the little red.
I feel like that's where Omega won. They won it on the track. They won it with the world records and everything like that.
I agree.
The Omega House also is something that I did enjoy.
Yes.
Where it showed all the ambassadors coming in to see the Omega House. Nicole Kidman, Michael Phelps, the LA 28, the 2028 LA people came to the Omega House. Who else came? Lyles came to the Omega House.
I mean, Daniel Craig.
Plantis came to the Omega House.
Daniel Craig was there as well.
Daniel Craig came to the Omega House. So a lot of, I think that was cool. And even when they showed the Omega House with the whole rooms, like whole different kind of rooms and stuff.
I liked it. Like they turned it into an experience.
Yeah.
Beyond the different sporting codes.
Yeah.
Beyond the actual Olympics.
Yeah.
Like for me, one of the benchmarks I like to keep just away from Omega, but is like how Wimbledon.
Yeah.
And Rolex.
Yeah.
How Wimbledon, from a social media perspective, how they engage with their content. Like, bro, they'll post hundreds of videos throughout Wimbledon. And it's like from, they showcase the actual stands and the fans, coming in, different people supporting the actual tennis players, behind the scenes, the practicing, the preparation of the actual venue, them, fixing the grass and making it perfect, and the sprinklers, and then the organizers calling and getting stuff, and then some things are late, and then like the way they cover Wimbledon. Now, of course, Wimbledon in terms of size, it's smaller, right? It's one sporting code versus all of them. But if that sort of attention to detail and extreme coverage, if Omega can do that for, let's say, like Winter Olympics or whatever, or another event, if they can push that level of quality and quantity, it would take it to the next level. I think that's what they're missing. Like, and the different elements, like we're saying, like the one-on-one, the player bios could have easily been a one-on-one, at the Olympics, sort of like the I don't know what to call it, like where the athletes have to stay.
Olympic Village, yeah.
Village, yes, the Olympic Village. Coverage. Every single Omega ambassador, of course. Every single one in detail, when they arrive, who they are, how they got here. Their trials and tribulations to get to the Olympics. That injury that almost did this, or almost they didn't qualify because they weren't fast enough, or accurate enough, or whatever. They could easily
appeal to that emotional aspect.
Plus, when a Noah Lyles broke a record, when a Duplantis breaks a record, that just makes it all the more sweeter, because then you've got this build-up, and then on a digital perspective, you've got that content from, let's say like 6 days ago, right? But you've got like hundreds of, let's say like 50 plus videos for that day. Then you can follow through, and then you almost like follow the actual athlete. You can be like, okay, Duplantis when he arrived, his drive, his mindset, mentality, then the practicing, and then how he did it, the world record. You get 3 chances.
Yes.
He missed the first 2.
Yes. That was...
Bro, like...
I'm sure they'll come up with some sort of...
Bro, there has to be a little docu-series.
Like, how did you feel going into it? The third one, were you going to make it?
Now,
and he already had gold, remember?
He already had gold. He didn't have to. He could have just had fun. But he's like, I'm the best. I want to do this now. Omega being associated with the highest men in the world, or what is it called? The highest men in the world, I think it was called. Like, because obviously 6.25 meters pole vault is
insane.
Is unbelievable. It's like they could have done so much again from like before it happened, during, and
capturing that moment.
Capturing that moment before and after and during. They could have done a much better job. After, perfect. Right, the whole capturing of the moment, and then him
running to his girlfriend,
and then him jumping and screaming, and then the stadium erupting.
Yes.
And, him standing by that machine that shows the record, and he's got the gold in his mouth, and the flag around his shoulders, perfect. But before and even after, right? They could have done a much better job, I think. Hence why, for me, that's why I say almost perfect. There's all these things that you've mentioned as well that will not make it perfect. And I guess perfect doesn't exist, right?
Yeah.
But they could have pulled heartstrings a lot more, because they've also got other non-sporting ambassadors, Nicole Kidman, Daniel Craig, and even more. Like, you can easily put all that together, and then from a digital space, because it'll live on forever,
people can always go back and watch it and stuff.
Just like how, Rolex does with Wimbledon, in my opinion.
I mean, the Olympics just ended, so maybe they might have something, but I mean, they should post it soon, because I mean, it's the conversation will go away soon.
Very soon, I mean, like, football's back, so people are going to be focusing on that now. So they need to push. But I still liked how they did it.
So if you were to rate it 7 out of 10, the in terms of how Omega covered the Olympics, out of 10, how would you rate the Omega? How they managed?
I'll give it a 6.5, 7.
Yeah,
6.5, 7. Just because of the pulling of the emotions, they could have done it. Like, bro, and the thing is that it's there, right? It's sports. Sports pulls heartstrings. There's so much you can cover. I don't know about time. Maybe budget, size of the team, all these elements that play a part. What can you do? What can't you do? But the alternative, where you sort of create too much content, I think is what they should go for next. I think they should do what they might think is too much, because I don't think it is. Like Wimbledon, bro. During Wimbledon, Rolex dog like 1,000 videos at least. It's ridiculous. They'll even just have a video of just people sitting on the grass, picnic, to show this is what it means for Wimbledon. This is what they should have done. This is what it means for the Olympics, right? Attach their name to the event even more. Plus, include, of course, the ambassadors and sports people and stuff. So I'll give it a 6.5, 7.
Okay.
Maybe even. That Noah Lyles moment. Definitely bumps it to a 7.5.
Dude, yeah.
But yeah, I would say 6.5, 7. And what about you?
Yeah, I would say I was gonna say 6.5, but I would say 7.5 because of what they did on track. The Noah Lyles really,
and the Duplantis
and then the Duplantis thing. I think Omega won on track, and that is something that probably saved them.
Fair.
It saved them because they won on track, and people were wearing Omegas, and everyone is now.
Yes.
Pudiki was like Omega, because now if you win a golden Omega, it's,
bro, Seamaster,
exactly, Aquaterra. The whole week was just Aquaterra. Flooding on our FYP. So yeah,
that's crazy.
I would say that. So speaking of Omega, if we were to go to a watch Olympics, who would you give gold, silver, and bronze to? It doesn't have to be all Omegas, but which watch company deserves the gold, silver, and bronze medals?
Olympics.
Yeah. So if it's a watch Olympics now.
Ooh. You're putting me on the spot here. Omega, because of even their branding. Because, obviously I'm a professionally, I'm a designer. So I look at these things. I would say Omega definitely, I would give Omega gold. Just like on top of what we're saying, just the branding everywhere was really, really nice. Second,
who would get the silver?
Bro. Bro, this is difficult. I mean, like, what watch was Simone Biles wearing? I can't remember now off the top of my head. So much happened.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I mean, AP is not going to be on the list, obviously.
What about Shilly and Fisher Price's Richard Mille?
Richard Mille, bro. I mean, even Novak Djokovic.
The Hublot, yes.
Hublot.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, no. Obvious. I'll give Hublot third.
Bronze, okay.
And Richard Mille never goes wrong. But Shelley Ann, I think, see, because also now my thing is
she didn't end up winning. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also now what I'm doing is I'm attaching the brand to the sportsman, which maybe I shouldn't. But Hublot definitely bronze, Omega gold, silver. I think I can give it to. Actually, no, I can still give it to Richard Mille because of. No. I was gonna say because of Nadal, but no, dude, you've given me this silver spot is tough, because now I'm thinking like outside like Rado with the surfer dude. That was really good. Panerai with the yachting. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I actually don't know. Silver's hard.
Silver's hard.
Silver's hard. Because Hublot I can give comfortably bronze. But
yeah,
silver's a tough one. What about you, dog?
I think Hublot would definitely go in third place because of the Novak. Okay. The Novak.
Yeah, Novak. Yeah, that being the oldest.
Winning, yeah,
oldest gold.
And he finally got his gold medal.
Yeah,
right?
Which is
against Alcaraz as well.
Right.
So it was kind of his get back for Wimbledon as well.
Yeah, and it's also like the new versus the old. You know,
yeah.
the current guard versus
the old guard. Yes. You know? Silver, I would definitely give the Richard Mille. I mean, it's a difficult question, I know, because Omega was the only official timekeeper. Yeah, so a lot of these watch brands didn't get to shine.
So that's why I was thinking of athletes. I was trying to associate athletes with watches. Yeah.
But I mean, second silver would be the Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price Richard Mille, the one that she wore for, I think it was qualifiers. Mm-hmm. And then the first one would be Dark Side of the Moon, Noah Lyles. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
So those would be my goals.
I mean, even the Akani Simbini Richard Mille.
Yes.
It's also very nice.
Yeah. Kanye came really, really close. He came forward. His foot was on the line, I remember.
But let me tell you, my man, when I saw that line, and I'm like, my man, the difference between first, second, third, and fourth.
It was less than 0.1, I think.
It literally, it looked like two firsts, second, and then third.
Yes.
That's what it looked like. Like at first glance, obviously before they did the whole check. It's like, so there's 2 gold medals, 2 silvers, and then a bronze, which is Akani Simbini.
Yeah.
But obviously they go down to the 100th of a second.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But who knows? Next Olympics, Akani could get it because he was very close.
Bro, hey.
He was very
his
close,
qualifier was strong.
Yeah.
Of course, Letsile Tebogo, right?
Yes,
from Botswana. Shout out to you, bro.
Wow.
Incredible.
Had the fans out in Botswana as well.
Bro, when you saw the bus around the stadium, and it was beautiful.
Full stadium. It was a beautiful moment for Botswana and for Africa, man.
Africa, beautiful.
I think the whole of Africa is celebrating that.
Yes,
it's a win for us. Yeah.
Even I must even just say to go off like, you know, St. Lucia, Julian Alfred, women's 100 meters.
Yes.
St. Lucia's first ever medal as well. She won silver in the 200 meters.
Yeah.
You know, Dominica with the triple jump, first ever medal as well. Gold as well.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, like the wrestler from Cuba, you know, retiring, it's probably one of the greatest. Just a lot, man. A lot of firsts, a lot of incredible achievements. But I think to your question, silver, man, I don't know. I would then I'll be biased. I'll say Richard Mille because of Akani Simbini, but it's not a fixed one.
What was Tebogo wearing?
I don't even remember. I was focused more on just the race.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he was wearing.
Yeah, he beat Noah Lyles.
Bro, nicely, yeah. But that 200 meters, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Untouchable. That was a photo finish.
Yeah.
When he had his heart on his chest, I said, different. No, I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Yeah, no, beautiful moment, bro. Beautiful moment.
But yeah, your question is hard, bro. Sorry, I can't give you. I can't give you an actual silver.
It is.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But damn. Actually, what do you guys think? Top 3?
Yeah.
You know, I guess.
Comment down below for sure, bro.
Yeah, like Omega, obvious. Also official. I kind of have to give it to them by default. Hublot, 3rd. I'm certain. 2nd. No, because in my mind, I'm like Rado, Panerai, Richard Mille. I didn't see that many tags around. There were, but I didn't see much of it. Yeah.
Speaking of tag, they might be sponsoring F1 soon. By the way, read the article.
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Watch Club, check it out.
How do you feel about that? Formula One. Rolex is leaving.
Yeah.
Had this conversation before.
Yeah, we had. It's not the first time.
The king is dead. Oh, the king's not dead. Yeah.
You had people on the ropes and then.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's going on?
What's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I guess, the whole, sponsoring the money,
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton away, Hennessy Group, right? Big spenders. Big spenders.
Yeah.
To
Very, very
kick a Rolex out.
Yeah.
Big flipping spenders, which, I guess that's business. Tag Heuer makes sense, actually. Because remember, we even had the conversation in the group chat. We're like, Hublot or Tag. But I mean, Tag has obviously got more of a motorsport history. I mean,
yeah.
it's literally in the name. Carrera, Monaco.
Yeah.
They're in that world. So it's literally one of the few, if not the only brand that to replace makes the most sense.
Will we miss it? Will we miss Rolex? Will it be like? Will it hit different now that Because before they do the formation lap, they always show the Rolex. And then the time goes to like 2:00, and that's when they start the formation.
Yeah, and then you see the big green banner.
Yes.
And things of that nature.
Will people be like, the good old days, or will people just move on? Like,
I think we'll move on. I think maybe the first race will be like of the new season, we'll be like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, wow, it looks different. Like, we'll notice the difference. By the time it's mid-season,
I don't think anyone.
Verstappen is second. I'm joking. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then by halfway through the season, we'll get used to it. But we have Rolex for how long? For
years.
For so long.
10, 15 years, I think.
Yeah. So I think, the first few races, we'll just get used to seeing a different branding. Colors will just not look different. We're used to seeing the green and gold. It's not there anymore, that type of stuff. And then we'll move on. I don't think it'll be that serious. But I mean, for me, it's just business, bro. You willing to spend more money? Cool.
Yeah.
Then I guess you're out.
Like, look, what can you do? What can you do?
I guess you're out of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Out of the race.
Yeah, okay. So what's your favorite watch of the week, or what news did you find?
Watch of the week.
Yeah.
It's actually a friend of ours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think maybe, and you know this brand. They didn't follow us, but one of the CEOs followed us. The Italian watchmaker. Hope I get this right. Venezianico.
Yes.
Venezianico.
Yes.
Italian watchmaker from Venice.
Yes.
Right? And I believe it is Mr. Alessandro Morelli who follows us. It's started by two brothers.
Isn't Alberto?
Alberto Alessandro, bro.
Alberto Morelli. Mr. Alberto
Is it Mr. Alberto?
It's Alberto, yes.
Apologies, Mr. Alberto.
Yes.
Love both of you, by the way.
Yes.
Your watches are maybe...
phenomenal. They're really nice.
Maybe. In terms of micro brand, like Italian watchmaker, like, not big in the big sort of pool.
Yeah.
You guys are in my top 10 of micro brands. I'm not gonna lie. And there's one watch that's not out yet. It's actually in pre-order. I know, guys. I know. And Mr. Morelli, I know you're watching this. Also.
Thanks for showing the love.
Sorry for showing the love. Yeah. I know you're watching. Thank you so much. It is a watch that's currently on pre-order, right? Let me actually just grab it from the website. I don't want to butcher this at all.
Okay.
This is maybe, I would say, top. Right now, it's in my top 3 of like favorite watches right now. That's not even out yet, but it's fire. The Neredi Oriu, right? Neredi Oriu. Sorry guys, my Italian is not good. It looks like this.
Beautiful, yeah.
Right? What I like about this watch, guys, is that, let me actually just say reference number 4521590S. Right? It is a dive watch. 200 meters. Perfect. With a bezel made out of tungsten. Tungsten.
Yeah.
Tungsten.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. And I love the dial, which is a ripple finished 24 karat gold dial. Stainless steel bracelet, right? Rippled finish. The movement is a Swiss-made Selita. Selita, one of the third sort of parties. Selita SW200-1 automatic movement, with a unique bracelet known as the Sansovino. The Sansovino with a micro adjustable clasp.
Okay.
Honestly, top 3 most beautiful watches I've seen recently. I don't even know, and what I love about this brand, first of all, about Venezianico, is their attention to history and detail of where they come from, which is Venice in Italy. Brother, when I tell you, when they go into detail about, inspiration from a particular Venetian.
And you've been to Venice, right?
I've been to Venice.
Yes.
Thank God. I've been to Venice. And beautiful place, by the way. Incredible place. Probably one of my favorite places I've ever been to. That place, the rich history, the old architecture, the history of the arts, right? For example, the famous cathedral, sort of wall paintings and things like that, and structure. This brand does a great job at educating the world through their watches about Venetian history and culture, which is something that you don't really hear, something so specific about Venice, a very specific place, small place, practically, very small place, and their watch collections, all of them, specifically this Neredi Oriu, is maybe, I keep changing this number, now second most favorite.
No, but they have some pretty watches.
It's pretty, and I love, it's a small team, Italian watchmaker, very young brand, I believe started in 2017.
Really?
Very young, very, very young, and already making a huge stamp on the market. You must actually check. They opened a new atelier.
Oh, I think I've seen it.
You've seen it, right?
Yes, I have.
They even have some videos about it, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, I think he watches the show.
You watched No, Mr. Morelli. Or both of you, maybe.
We'd love to have you on the pod. If we can fly to you, you fly to us. I mean, anything.
Listen, let's talk. But we'll definitely get in touch because this brand is something special.
Yeah.
And the Venezianico Neredi Oriu Diver is my favorite men's watch of the week. But before I go, I want you to guess rather, how much do you think it costs? So there's a pre-order price and there's a standard price. So what do you think the standard price is? So because right now it's on, to pre-order, you get a bit of a discount.
Okay. The standard price.
In rands, yeah.
In rands.
What do you think?
I would say the standard price in rands would be going for around maybe 13,000 to 15,000 rand.
You're not very far off.
Okay.
You're closer to the pre-order price. The standard price is going for 20,925.
Okay.
Currently, if you want to pre-order this watch, guys, is 16,724.
Okay.
Venetian craftsmanship, Venetian history, and culture in this brand is honestly admirable, genuinely admirable, and it's beautiful. And I think we need to have more watch brands, whether it's independent or sort of micro, whatever term you want to use, these smaller guys that hone in on where they come from, You know, like we've got, you know, like they say, like, you know, we were speaking about it earlier, like Glashütte, you know, the German, you know, standard of watchmaking, those things. But like, we want more of like this from here. This is what these watches symbolize. And yeah, I'm honestly in love with this brand. I'm in love with their watches. All their watches are beautiful. All of them are beautiful. And I must say, one actually cool feature about the bracelet I was saying, the Sansevino bracelet, is named after a sculptor, a Renaissance sculptor called Jacopo Sansevino. Jacopo Sansevino, they obviously made this bracelet in the name of him, right? An Italian sculptor. So again, every element of their watches from the bracelet has a history
from Italy. Yeah.
How can, and you know me, you know what I like. So how can I not fall in love with this brand and your watches? So yes, again, I need to practice my Italian.
Venezianico.
The Venezianico Neredi Aureo, reference number 4521590S. Love it. I'm in awe of this brand. I really am. Yeah. And not just because I'm being biased, because I've had the privilege to go to Venice, but how they encapsulate that in a timepiece and across all their timepieces is stunning.
No, who knows? Maybe Hands on the Dial episode one day. You know, we'd love to have the
a beautiful Venezianico. Guys, I'm learning. I'm learning. I got you.
We need to feel that Italian passion.
The Italian, that grazie. No, lovely.
No, grazie mille, Venezianico.
Ciao,
Morelli.
Ciao, the Morelli brothers.
Yes.
Alberto and
Alessandro.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. I mean, that's all we have time for today. But
hey, we can talk, bro.
A lot of topics that we could go on about, but
wait for another episode, guys. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Thank you so much for supporting, for commenting, for liking. Continue to comment, like, and who knows, one day you might get a surprise.
You might get a surprise. Yeah, literally. That's all we can say.
Yeah,
might get a surprise. But yes, guys, like we said earlier, all platforms, as you can imagine, we're on it. For audio listeners, you know, of course, Spotify, YouTube, and all the socials. Follow. If you want to say hi, we'll say hi back. And that's it. See you guys in another episode. And never forget to
stay on the watch.